Your score is just such a wonderful part of the show. It's singable, it's people's ringtones, everybody loves it. Can you tell us about what you've done this season with the score? What have you done that's new and different and interesting?
Gosh, all three?
I was going to say new and different, no problem. You tell me if it's interesting. This season we go to Paris. And it's not just Paris, it's Baroque era Paris, which has a very strong musical heritage to it. So I did a lot of research. I feel like I have an honorary doctorate in French Baroque music now. I did research into the music, the way it works, who the composers were, what the famous melodies were, the music of the streets, the music of the courts, the operas. And I incorporated all that into the score. And oddly, I'm trying to combine that with my original themes and the Scottish folk music and that influence from season 1, and mix it all together into a way that emotionally makes sense and connects with the audience. So I'm hoping I did that. That's a lot of different things to combine, and I think very few other narrative media projects would ever give me an opportunity like that. It really is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to do something like that, so I really dove into it.
That's awesome. What's your favorite theme that's gone through this year on any episode? Any particular character have a theme that you're really attached to? You're really happy how it came out?
It's an interesting question, and actually, yes, there is. I have a theme for many different characters, and a lot of our new characters have themes. My favorite is the Comte de Saint-Germain. Now, the Comte is an interesting character. He's a side character, but his role is important. What's interesting about him is that he wrote his own theme. The real-life Comte was a composer, among many other things. So I had my researcher. Naturally, I had 2 or 3 hours to do this because I was on a deadline. I called him up and I go, "Have you heard of the Comte de Saint-Germain?" And he goes, "Yeah, sure." "He was a composer, right?" "Yeah." "Can you get me his music?" "Yeah, when do you need it?" "How's 1 o'clock sound?" "Let me get to the library and I'll call you back." So he sends me images of some themes that he had written, 3 or 4 of his most famous melodies. He wasn't a super well-known composer, but it was just a hobby, I guess. But I found a theme that I thought might work for him, the fictional him, in the show. That's the theme that you hear when he appears in 201. It's featured prominently in the end credits of 201, and it follows him throughout the show. And I just thought, I've never done that before. I've never had a character in a show who also was a composer in real life and get to use his theme. So I like to think if somewhere he gets stars, wherever he is now, wherever he is, he gets stars, he's watching it and he can be like, "Damn!
It's like, here's the thing.
They turned me into an asshole, but that's cool."
Well, here's the thing. Hundreds of years after you pass away, someone is going to use you as a character in a TV show, and you're going to be like, "That's the theme they picked for me?" And it might be, well, who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe it'll be the theme for Saint Germain. They'll think it was...
I hope I can be just a scowling bad guy in a show 200 years from now, just like...
Yeah.
Mad.
Great. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks.